Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Gold. In the previous video, we caught all three roaming legendary Pokemon, Entei, Raikou, and Suicune. Now in this video, we're going to track down the final legendary of Pokemon Gold, which involves first going to Mahogany Town. So what do you say we fly over there on our Ho-Oh? It's kind of cool, actually, if you fly with a Pokemon who's sprite, you know what I mean. Not their battle sprite, but their flying sprite is not a bird. It'll actually use the bird. So you can fly around with Ho-Oh, and that's pretty stinking cool. However, what we're doing today is we're going to get our repel to wear off. But no, we're actually going to track down the legendary Pokemon, Lugia, who is the trademark Pokemon of Silver version. Yeah. It's kind of rare. I guess this is the only game to really do that, where like you can catch both Pokemon that are on the box of the game. But yeah, also you're going to need a crap ton of HMs. You're going to need Surf. You're going to need, you kind of need Strength, and you definitely need Flash, though, to understand where you're going. Now, we're going to fly, we're going to surf to the Whirl Islands, and boy oh boy. These islands are kind of confusing. Essentially, it's 4 little sections, and we're heading to the second one, which is right over here. So completely ignore the other 2 Whirlpool places. They're not very important. I mean, they kind of are. They have decent items, but this is the one that leads to Lugia, so all you gotta do is make sure you have a Whirlpool, and actually use it on the Whirlpool, which will let us have access to this island. You know, that's kind of what we have to do. And alright, am I supposed? Nope, not supposed to go that way. We're actually supposed to head up here, and pretty much from here on out, it's a pretty straightforward shot to Lugia. There's a little bit of shenanigans. You gotta flash so you can see where like the stinking first room is, but aside from that, it's pretty standard. So let's get underway and just go in here now. You're gonna have to use Flash here, so it's kind of annoying. There's only one more section of the game that requires Flash. And I'm really thinking of teaching it to Espeon, because that final area is kind of tricky. And I know there's 1,000,000,001 items here, but trust me, guys, just trust me. What we're mainly here to do is catch Lugia. I mean, that's the ultimate prize, right? And alright, so now all we gotta do is come down here. It's a straightforward shot, there's really no going around. However, if there is an item that's like so blatantly obvious I can get it, I probably should. Oh, speak of the devil. We gotta, a Max Revive, that's pretty stinking cool. Alright. Sweet. Now, what we gotta do is, we're gonna come down here, and we're gonna fall down the waterfall. And then we're gonna go in this door. Now guys, in this door is the legendary Pokemon, Lugia. Yeah, it's pretty darn cool. It's sitting right in the water, kind of just nonchalantly. This will not appear unless you have the silver ring. However, I highly recommend you save your game before attempting this. So I'll be right back after I've done that. Now that my game is saved, there's something that I personally need to do. Now, off screen, as you know, I went to the casino and grinded up a ton of money, or actually tokens, to buy TM25 Thunder, which is going to be extremely helpful in this battle. Well, because Golbez is basically the perfect Pokemon to catch Lugia, in a sense. Now, Lugia likes to do Rain Dance, and, well, if I have Thunder, my Thunders are always going to hit if the rain is up, so this is why Golbez is going to be integral in catching this Pokemon. And without further ado, let's get started by catching the legendary Pokemon, Lugia. Oh yeah. I have a dramatic pause. And yes, this is Lugia. Now if you're playing Gold version, this thing is a whopping level 70. Yes. Very, very hard to catch. The catch rate is improved. Now, it's going to kind of bite into my hands here, or play into my hands. It's going to start off the battle with a Rain Dance. However, I'm just going to put it to sleep, so it can't really benefit from any of that rain. Now, Lugia is a flying psychic type. However, it knows no flying or psychic type moves. It does learn Aeroblast, its signature move, but that is not till later. So Golbez here is going to have a super effective attack. Unfortunately, it is not Stab against Lugia, which is going to do roughly 25% of his HP, which is, actually it's more like 30, whatever. And then Lugia is going to be asleep. Now, catching this Pokemon is all about how long you can keep it asleep, because Lugia has basically 4 moves. Swift, Rain Dance, Hydro Pump, and unfortunately Recover, which Recover is the big issue here, because it'll gain back basically 50% of its HP. Which you obviously don't want. Okay, we're going for an Ice Punch, which will probably put... Oh, okay. Wow, that was actually really close to put him as much in the red as I can go. But unfortunately, Lugia is just going to recover. Yes, this is actually pretty stinking annoying. That's why you want to keep it asleep for as long as you physically can. Unfortunately, Hypnosis missed. As long as it doesn't go for Recover 2 times in a row. Nope, it went for Rain Dance. which is okay by me. And it is yet to actually use Hydro Pump. If Hydro Pump does connect from a level 70 Lugia, you're not gonna live if you're a level 50. Yeah, so. Now, it also used Swift. Swift is its only remaining offensive attack, which actually goes through Golbez. So I think we're gonna have a pretty safe time doing this, as long as, well, one, my Thunder doesn't actually paralyze it, which would actually be really bad, because that means I can't put it to sleep, so, you know. And pretty much after that, yeah, it's basically a war of attrition. It's actually going to be a pretty tedious time. I don't expect to catch this thing anytime soon, but I'm just trying to give you some tips if you're playing at home how to catch a Lugia. I know I kind of did wuss out with catching the roaming Pokemon by just using Master Balls on them, but, you know, I might as well actually catch Lugia legitimately, you know, how the game's meant to be. Because I just hate roaming legendaries. Goodness, they're so aggravating. But this one is actually a pretty epic boss fight. Now, actually, we're going to go for Shadow Ball. Let's see how much this can do. Hopefully it doesn't, like, kill it. Now, it's actually going to be super effective, and might be able to get a special defense lower. Oh, wow, we did. Holy crap. Well, dang. However, this battle is not going to end anytime soon, now is it? Oh, gosh. Okay, so, now that it is asleep again, and in the red, we can finally go for our first Ultra Ball of this sinking thing. Oh, my goodness. So come on, get in the ball. This is the most irritating part of any Pokemon LP. It's just like, come on, catch the Pokemon. Oh my gosh. I did not think it'd come in the first Ultra Ball. Now, I think we'll be able to get them. You know, it shouldn't take like 500 or anything. Stinking balls to catch the Pokemon. But at least, we'll have a shot at it. So come on, get... Oh my gosh. No, oh my... Are you kidding me? That's so... Oh my gosh. I know I'm going to be here for 20 more minutes. That's why I just really want this to be over. Okay. And it's asleep for another turn. Might as well chuck another Ultra Ball at it. And I really don't know how to commentate this much more, because it's basically me just chucking Ultra Balls and putting to sleep the Lugia. It's not honestly that entertaining for you or for me, but gosh dang it, I will catch this Lugia if it's the last stinking thing I do. Okay, come on. Come on, one. Gosh dang it. Oh my, oh, no. Oh my gosh, I got it! Yes! Ah! I got Lugia! Sorry, I wasn't talking. I don't know how I'm gonna edit that, but okay, so I was basically just alt-tabbed. I didn't think I'd catch that anytime soon. Anyway, it is said that it quietly spends its time at the deep bottom of the sea. Because it is too powerful to be above it. Yeah, that is Lugia, guys. I can't believe I still got it. I mean, it took me like 20 minutes, but goodness. Yeah, that is Lugia. That's pretty much all the legendary Pokemon. Catching that thing is so annoying. Goodness. Gosh, it is such a low catch rate. Or is it high catch rate? I don't know. It's definitely low catch rate. Anywho. So now... Wait. I thought I had an escape route. Are you kidding? No, what the crud? That's stinking dumb. Anywho. Now all that's left is to get out of Whirlpool Islands. I'll show you the way out. Which I... actually don't remember. I'm pretty sure you don't have to go up this waterfall. But... I guess I'm about to find out. Woo! Yay! So I guess if you ever want to see you go up a waterfall, there you go. And that is actually not the way out of here. I was an idiot. Sorry. I guess I'll just cut that whole expedition out. But yes, now that Lugia has been caught, I don't actually know how the crap to get out of here. But yeah, it's Lugia, always an awesome Pokemon. I mean, come on, it's a flying psychic type. At this point in the game, like in the series, I mean, in the franchise, whatever you want to say. That was like the most unique typing in my opinion. It was just such a cool Pokemon. And why it didn't have like a water move was like beyond, it was like secretive, dude. Nobody ever understood why it didn't have a water move. It was kind of, I don't know, that's all I remember about Lugia. Anywho, we're finally out of here. I think, yeah. And hey, this is where we caught Stinking Debbie! Dude! Oh, there you go. And guys, that's gonna just about do it for this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Gold. And now that all obstacles are out of our way, there's only one last thing to do in the game. That's right, in the next video, we're going up to Mount Silver, so see you guys then.